Hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Super Mario 64, Transcending the Rainbow. And in this episode, we are going to be taking on AI itself. And that stands for Ad Infinitum, whatever that means. And this stage is. I took a look at 1 star, obviously, and it's going to deal a lot with moving objects. This level seems to be making a lot of references to something called the Junk's Junk, which, if you don't know what that is, I might have mentioned it once in this Let's Play already, actually. It's basically the hardest hack ever. Some people say it's even harder than Dream Edition. And it's this insanely challenging level with a bunch of like moving objects. I feel like it was the first hack to really do stuff like that. There's a lot of like weird moving custom objects and stuff. And yeah, as you'd expect, it's extremely challenging, and it takes like Mario's skills to the absolute limit. I think at some point we'll see it get beat, especially if Dream Edition goes down. Someone will beat Junk. Probably M6. I mean, that guy's just the best player by a country mile. Guy's pretty incredible. Though, I'm kind of like a runner-up, close second, I'm just kidding, by the way. Okay. Now, I'd be honored to even be in like the top 15. Okay. That was a pretty smooth level entry. So right off the bat, we have some like pretty precise jumps. And we got to get onto this moving wheel here. So this is very Junk-esque. Oh, that's wonderful. The fire got onto the wheel. Which, once that happened, it's kind of over. So speaking of Junk, this first star, it's like makes a lot of references. Oh, dude, come on! This first star makes a lot of references to Junk. The Junk, by the way, is a player. In fact, he's kind of like one of the old school Kaizo players. But he became a hacker. Shit. So I have to get in that hole. It doesn't really help that I kind of can't see it, because this like fan is blocking it. Here we go. That should get in. Yeah. Okay. So I want to get lined up with kind of like the edge of this. I'm going to do a bit of a momentum jump here. So let's go soft, high. Turn around. I gotta use the fire to our advantage here. Ah, close. That's the last jump. So it's a short star, but it's precise. That last jump is kind of a problem. But considering it's how short this star is, actually isn't too bad. When you're a short star, you can get away with some more shit. So yeah, this star is kind of I mean, I never played Junk, but I think this is similar to like a star called Glory Hole. Ah, dude, come on, man. I mean, it's really hard, but I think that should have got it. That looks pretty good to me. You know what, though? Not everything could go as smooth as A Moment's Reminiscence did. That level went really smooth. I think I got a lot of stars first try, or like in a couple tries. That was crazy. Damn, I'm high up. There we go. Good shit. Still wasn't too bad. I was star 6 apparently. Now I'm at 110 stars, baby. Making good progress. Let's go. Alrighty. Time for a star that I didn't really enjoy that much in practice, but maybe I'll like more in attempts? Question mark. I don't think that ever really happens, but sure. Yeah, the reason I don't really like this star, I feel like there's a lot of parts where like the visibility is just not very good. But honestly, that could just be me having a skill issue. Like I will admit that. So I'm gonna show it off when I get to those parts. The visibility is like okay on this jump. It's good enough. And all the camera flips I'm doing to kind of like gauge my depth perception. Those are optional. So yeah, if you chose not to do those, you'd have more visibility. So here we have this pillar section, and this is like another section just from like straight out of Junk's junk. Now I feel like the camera here is really bad, but then again, I never played Junk's junk, so maybe if you know the hack, it's like nah, dude, you're just doing it wrong. Ah shit. Do you see the camera on that? I feel like it's god awful, to be honest with you. Like I'm just like, what am I playing? But then luckily after that jump, there's only really like 2 more jumps. So it's another short star. I think this level is going for like little tidbits of Junk's junk rather than like long segments, you know. Yeah, despite being incredibly hard, Junk's junk is pretty well received. I think people say good things about it. It's definitely way like more fair than like anything like Dream Edition. Even though it's potentially harder than anything in Dream Edition as well. 1, 2. Okay, I'm out of the pillars. Now we have a bit of a crossover section. Unfortunately, what makes this section a little like unnecessarily more difficult is that you have like an angle, a slight angle from the pillars, and that carries over. Shit, I overshot it, dude. Fuck, that kind of sucks. If I get those pillars, I think I can get the star. I mean, not pillars. If I get those crossovers. Damn. Because there's like one more part, but I don't think it's that hard, if I'm being honest. As long as I just like don't play like a total dumbass, it's not that bad. Damn. I was kind of hoping if I get past the pillars, I get the star, but that's alright. Let's try this again. God damn it. It's also very weird with like the directions you have to hold. It's really a strange section. Alright, this is a much less steep angle. By the way, reds in this level are actually a list star, but apparently they're like very low, so I'll take that. Damn it, dude, are you kidding me? I mean, I literally like you literally can't see like half the walls you're fucking wall kicking on. You're just fucking, I don't know, I'm just making a picture of it in my mind and hoping my picture is accurate. Yeah, not a fan of these wall kicks. I don't think I like the Junk's junk because I think I'd get absolutely destroyed by it. It's just too hard. But to be fair, it's kind of like too hard for anybody, even like the best players. Well, yeah, I bet you someone's gonna beat it. I just have a feeling. Okay, out of pillars. Okay, okay. That time I made sure. I'm like, don't fucking overshoot it. Alright, lock in, lock in. Just gotta get good long jumps here. All this comes down to. Okay. Oh, dude, what? Wait, no way. I wasn't fucking lined up, so I couldn't ledge grab. Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, what? Dude. Come on, man. How do I have, like, bad chokes on, like, a fucking 1 minute star? Like, it's a fucking 1 minute star, yeah, I still managed to. I can't believe that, man. That never happened in practice. Fuck, dude. I mean, it's kind of my fault, but, like, it's so dumb. Alright, dude, now when I get there again, I'll make sure that doesn't fucking happen. This shit is so annoying. Dude, they literally just fucking blind wall kicks there. Fucking blind wall kicks. How am I supposed to see? Like, how am I supposed to see, dude? I have a problem with that. How the fuck am I supposed to see there? Like, seriously, I'm wondering. Like, how am I supposed to fucking see there, dude? I have no idea. It's 3 blind wall kicks. And my angle there was shit. I fucking hate that part, dude. It's so stupid. It is so dumb. This angle better be fucking good or I'm gonna be pissed off. I think it's fine. Yeah. Nah, like, this star is getting on my nerves now. As you can probably tell. Blind wall kick time. Yay! Yay! Dude, I love it! Yeah! It's just goofy bullshit. I don't even know how I ever did that part because it's just you can't see. Here we go. Just want to be done with this shit already. Dude, I can't believe I got past these pillars fucking twice and I didn't get started. It's fucking embarrassing. Alright, as you can see on that attempt, I did some new tech of fucking changing the camera so I can actually see. Alright, dude, please, let's get this star. This is like, the star's driving me fucking nuts. Hold on, that wasn't good. Okay, please, dude. Okay, alright, I learned my lesson. Let's line this shit up. Looks fucking lined up to me. Okay, line this shit up. Okay, dude, if that's not fucking lined up, I don't know what is. Okay. Please, dude. Okay, last jump, come on. I think I got that. Pretty sure. Okay. Dude, sometimes when you're a little low in the ground pound, you actually don't get the star, and it's fucking painful. That was good. Oh my god, I did not like that star. Glad it's over. It took like 10 minutes, so it's really not bad, but I just don't like those pillars. Luckily, I don't think I have to do them again, like any other star. So that's good at least. Next up, we have a little bit more reasonable star, but still pretty challenging though. It actually took a while on it in practice, so it's pretty tough. So this is where this level starts to get pretty freaking cool, actually. And actually, we don't really get to see it that much in this star. I think in later stars we will. So This level has this thing where it's called like seeing double, and I'll show it off here. So see how there's like a platform, and then there's like a weird shadowy like platform. From now on, the real platforms are fake, and you have to actually look for the like the transparent platforms. So for example, watch how I do this section. Kind of like I'm like jumping past the real ones and looking for the transparent one. So that's pretty cool. And I think I watched some other stars in this level, so some of the other stars will actually use the gimmick a little more than this one. This one's kind of actually just like a generic platforming star. But some of the other ones are really going to put this gimmick into use. See, that part I just died on right there, honestly, it's like, I feel like it's like the hardest jump in the star. And it's just because like depth perception is like weird. And sometimes I do have an issue with the jumps like that in this hack so far, I'm noticing. Like, I just feel like the depth perception is just awful, but it's okay, you know, it's like honestly, it's one jump and the rest of the star isn't too bad, so it's not a big deal. That cycle was good. Sometimes the cycle is really good, you could just go. Let's try this again. I think you only have to go as far as I read for reds, but I'm not sure. I want to go back one more time. Or not, never mind. I was going to go back, but I can't, so I'm like, eh. Must be good enough. See, you do those two walls. I think you're supposed to kill SOG. This feels very intense. Dude, really? That was the shittiest fucking QSOG I've done in my whole life. The fact that that was a pause QSOG, which was supposed to be a good QSOGs, and I didn't get anywhere near close enough. That was the shittiest QSOG I've ever done. Like, that was fucking pathetic. I know it sounds like I'm being a little harsh on that QSOG. That was literally the most, like, pussy-whipped, limp dick, fucking melter of a man QSOG. Like, I'm a little worried about my manhood after that QSOG. Not gonna lie. Oh man, can't believe I made it. That also felt a little limp tick. Let's try this. Alright. Third time's the charm. Come on, dude. 2. Ooh. Okay. Dude, what? Huh? Okay, weird shit's going on this star. I don't know. Don't know where my ledge grab was. This star is actually pretty easy. I'm making it look hard. Cause I'm retarded. Alright, dude. Nice. I'm pretty decent at getting on that, I've noticed. Which is good. I think I'll have to do it for reds. Okay, good. Actually ledge grabbed. Alright, dude. Ready? Time to not be a big pussy. And let's actually get a QSOG. How about that? Thanks, dude. That was terrific. Appreciate it. Okay. Here I gotta do a momentum jump, so I gotta have my guard up here. Good. That A press is a little later than you might think it is, so just gotta account for that. Oh my gosh. Why was I on the fucking edge like that? I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This is like the home stretch here. Come on. Let's bring it home. Bring this shit home. Okay, I thought that I totally thought that ant was gonna fuck me up the ass. All right. Nice, good shit. Yeah, once you get to the rooftop, it's really not that bad actually. It's just that one stretch of the star, and it's kind of hard, but it really wasn't that bad. 3 down, 4 to go. Okay, so this next star is really going to put the gimmick I touched on last star into effect, and it's pretty cool. I like this star. So I feel like this level's been hit or miss. Some stars I'm like, fuck that star, I hate this. And other stars I'm like, oh yeah, this is fun. So that just also sums up, like, that's just how I am. I'm very like hot or cold. I feel like you guys probably know that about me already. So we're gonna start off the same path, coming down this way. Like I said, I have no idea if this part is from DeJunk's Junk, or this might just be a unique gimmick. So we're gonna deal with a lot more of these kind of the real versus the fake blocks. So to start off, we have some more jumps here. Oh, this is not ideal. So yeah, this block was the real one. Those slopes are fake. So you have to be good at telling which is which, and for the ending of this story, you really have to get good at it. Like, there are times where it's actually pretty hard to tell, and you don't have a lot of time to react. So then we have these slopes, which at first I was struggling with these, but once I figured out like how they really work, actually quite easy. They're kind of unique in that you can like kick over the middle part of them, and you're still kicking. You don't like you think you would end up on your like stomach, but you actually don't. Okay, so this jump's pretty interesting. So I kind of like it in front cam because then I can clearly see like when to ground pound. And this jump I like to do this camera for. I could see it pretty well. Now we're getting to the ending section, and these wall kicks are pretty tricky. So I don't know if you could tell, but there's like transparent walls. And look at this, I'm using transparent quicksand. Like, I'm doing a transparent kill SOG. Like he is like going crazy with this gimmick. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, dude, let's go. That's a first try. Good shit. You know, I actually thought that star was hard in practice, but I guess I don't know, I did it all. Maybe it wasn't terrible. I just thought that ending was kind of stressful because there was a lot of times where you just had to know like, which one was the transparent, and you had like very little time to like think about it. But I guess once you go do it in practice, you do it all. You're like, all right, it's actually not that bad. So good shit though. Alrighty, time for the next star, which utilizes poles. And I don't know. Besides that, it's kind of just a standard star. Oh, it does also use more of these like moving platforms. So if you're a fan of those, they're gonna be front and center. So we're kind of coming over to like more of, I guess, like the main part of this level. So you have to do a pretty awkward jump here. I have to wait till a certain lineup happens. Then you dive off that. I find that whole thing like it's a lot to deal with. I mean, I think I have a good like setup for it, but it's a bit tricky. Like I might want to do this path early on, just because I would not want to do that like late into the star, you know. Use some angled walls. By the way, we don't have to do them for this star, but I do not like the look of this. I had no idea this level had thins in it. That's like an instant red flag. We'll see though. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. So here's like the pole section. Gonna make sure I'm on the very edge here. Nice, that was good. Then this part's a bit weird. Think that should be good? Please. Nice. Alright, you don't want to be too angled for these wall kicks. I think poles are a pretty good challenge. I don't mind poles. I think I complain about a lot of things. Poles are fine. Okay. And now we have to contest with a lot of moving platforms. Okay. Alright, let's get in the center here and line this shit up. Alright, last jump here. Yeah, alright, now this last jump is a little scary. Won't lie. Nice, killed it. Not too, honestly, as I was going for that star, I'm like, this does not feel that hard. This level's had a couple of easy ones, to be honest. I think so far the last level, the slide one, might have actually been harder, believe it or not, which I was not expecting, but hey, I'll take it. Time for the last normal star. And we have another kind of like a firsty wall star. But it's actually it goes pretty like the path of the star actually is pretty deep into the path of another star, so we kind of have some dead time. So I figured, like, while we have dead time, I'll try and actually talk about what I wanted to talk about last episode. The problem is I was just banging away so many stars, getting them like first try. I didn't even really have like time to talk about like hacks and stuff. So I got a couple like big super Kaizo hacks looming that like I would like to finish at some point. Probably like this is like over the the course of probably the next couple of years. And then really the three big ones is Lu 1.5, Lu 2, and SNR. But obviously of those three, one of them is like by far easier than the other two. And that's Lu 1.5. But the thing is, like, Lu 1.5 is also kind of like, it's a horrible game. It reminds, when I play it, it feels like I'm back on like my TAIC days. I feel like after this hack, I might go for that one though, just because it's the most reasonable of those three. I do like Lost Universe 2, but it just feels very like sweaty to me. But it's a good game though. Kind of the same thing with SNR, and SNR is even harder. Now, what SNR does have up its sleeve is sometimes it's like occasionally really fun, like just out of nowhere. Sorry. So this is the part where the paths kind of branch out. And this part's like really awkward in my opinion, because we have these like firsty walls. Dude, come on! I kind of knew that was gonna happen. I just had a feeling. But yeah, we have to like get in there, but it's kind of awkward because you slide off the slope and then you have to like fix your angle. So when you enter those first two walls, you have like an angle, which I don't know if Styrium intended that, or I don't know. It feels like you're supposed to probably go in there straight, but usually it doesn't happen because shit happens. But yeah, with SNR, so this summer I actually put in some like good work on SNR. I took out courses 13, 14, and QQ. But it feels like the hack is literally just getting warmed up, because the last three levels are like so much harder than like stuff earlier on in the game. Like this is where the real shit starts. Like it's not really necessarily Overworld 3. It's like these last three courses are gonna be a bitch. I don't even know like what order I'm gonna end up doing them in. Fuck, dude. I feel like course 15 looks decent. I might end up doing that. I actually started course 12, but it kind of sucks. I got burned out playing it. My thing is, like, when it comes to like super Kaizo hacks, I'm actually not a fan of like being on the like doing like the really hard stuff where it's like I'm on the same level for a month. Like I'm actually not crazy about that. But if I want to beat any of those hacks I mentioned, I probably have to do it, unfortunately. I like more like this, like a hack like this, where it's like, there's not like one super hard level, but it's like, just the whole game itself is pretty hard, so just gotta like buckle down to a bunch of hard levels. I like that more. There we go. Like, this hack is like perfect for that. Another good example I felt like was IOC. Now IOC actually did have one like pretty super hard level, to be honest. But other than that, it was pretty chill. Like, it's really only Super Kaiser for that one level. I guess I'm just not the biggest Super Kaiser guy, despite playing them a lot. This hack arguably isn't even really Super Kaizo, which is a very consistently hard Kaizo game. Let's try this again. Strain in. Dude, come on, man. Why am I so far out, dude? Fucking correct that shit, dude. Come on, man. What is that? Problem with this star is, unlike a lot of the others in this level, it kind of takes a while to get to the hard part. But after that part, which isn't even that bad, I'm just being retarded. It's actually not terrible. I could. There's one pretty scary jump right at the end, though, unfortunately. I mean, if I'm not a dumbass, I can definitely get the star after that part. We'll see. You know what? I think I was actually going a little too fast on some of these stars, so maybe we needed a little filler to pad out the run time. So maybe this is good. In other words, I'm just stalling for content, guys. It's not a skill issue, I promise. Totally just stalling for content. I tell you, doing a Let's Play of Kaizoak, you definitely get content. I don't even know how many parts it's going to be. Could be like 70. I'm moving pretty quick, I feel like. I think overall, like, 2 is going to end up being done with like 30 parts, which is pretty good. Definitely didn't expect that. Alright, dude, I'd love to get this jump at some point, you know, just like some point in my life. Okay, at least I actually fucking landed in the firsties. So the reason why I'm doing this like weird side angle, you wouldn't normally do this for like firstie walls, because I just need to make sure I don't like clip out of the walls with my weird angle that you have for that jump. More firstie walls here. These ones obviously, you know, I entered with a straight angle, so I don't have to worry about that, thankfully. Get some firsties going. Nice. Alright, now this jump I had to set up. Let's hope it works. Yeah. I'll end up about there. I stand here. I don't think I was supposed to hold those directions. Shit. I think it's supposed to be left, right, out, up, left. Fuck. I just totally did the wrong thing. Yikes. That hurts. Well, I said if I wasn't a dumbass, I could get the star. And I was a dumbass. Yeah, maybe this one I even knew going into it. I'm little half-baked on this one. I could have had some more time in the practice oven. It's okay, though. Lately, I've been cooking on this game, like, for the most part, so I could have, like, 1 star or take a little longer on it. So, it's fine. I feel like the interesting thing is, this LP, it's actually, like, giving me, like, a power boost, because I think I don't want to be, like, stuck on something for too long because of the Let's Play. So I'm actually, like, practicing more and, like, figuring out shit. The one thing I'm not getting a power boost on, though, is my motivation to play. It's actually been a little low lately. I don't know why. Because this hack's really fun. I've never been... You might be surprised to hear this, because I know I, like, upload a lot of stuff and play a lot of hacks. I actually have never been somebody who, like, played a lot per day. I just like, I don't know. I play better in like little spurts. Now every once in a while though, I'll do a hard star and I'm like insanely motivated for it, and I'll just play for like, I can play for like 6 or 7 hours a day. Like, we're like in one day. But when that doesn't happen, honestly, I'll just play for a good like 2 to 3 hours, and like that's kind of enough for me. Compared to other people, that's like light work. Like for example, I remember when I was doing like IOF reds from you guessed it, IOF. I remember I was just insanely motivated on a level, and I think I played for like 6 or 7 hours to beat it that day. I was just like, had a freaking point to prove or something. Okay, let's try this again. Now remember, left, right when you're doing the low kicks. You're not supposed to do up left, because then you're gonna over egg the pudding. Beautiful. Okay, just like that. All right, good shit. We're back. Dude, that was the worst. That was the worst chain long jump I've ever seen. Like, ever. What was that, dude? Huh? Dude, that was crazy. I've never seen a chain long jump that bad. Like, I'm actually serious. That was like day one playing Mario 64. Crazy bad. I don't even have anything to say about that, dude. Except that was just fucking terrible. Holy shit. Alright, okay, now I'm getting a little pissed off on this star. Now I'm like, the fact that I've died now several times. Not even on the ending, too. I said the ending was, fuck off. That's just so fucking bullshit that Snuffit can hit you. It's just so bullshit. I hate when Snuffits can, like, hit you because they fired a shot and it just keeps going and then the shot eventually hits you. That is so unfair. Like, it is so dumb. I don't even know which death I should be raging about right now. I'm mad about everything. I'm getting fucking pissed off. I just want to get the star over with. It's kind of fucking boring because it's like it's too far into the other star. It should have had its own path. I think you have to go a little. You have to kind of delay that jump so like the snuff fires sooner. Yeah, I do think it's too deep in this path, and it's just like it gets boring. If I wasn't feeling particularly talkative today, I wouldn't have a lot to say about it because it's fucking boring. I've just been talking about other stuff. This level's been decent, but I don't know. I've still got mad for some reason, but it's actually been decent. This top star was good. I kind of wish this path was just for that star. It's not even that this is hard. It's just like it just takes a while to get here every time. Probably takes like good like almost 2 minutes. I don't have a lot of speed. I think it's fine. No, dude, why the fuck am I not getting in there? Like, why the fuck am I not, dude? I don't understand. I'm literally fucking straining, and I'm not getting in the fucking wall kicks. It's so annoying. I don't know why that is happening. It is so fucking stupid. I'm really sick of playing 2 minutes of gameplay just to not fucking strain and not get in. I don't know. Sick of that shit, dude. It's really fun. Having a lot of fun on this stupid fucking level. I didn't think I was gonna have to cut here, but I might eventually. First, I actually, appreciated like, yeah, maybe I need a little stall for content to make this like episode long enough. Now I'm just like, dude, might go too long now. All right, now I'm like, actually, kind of like a man possessed. Now I actually really want to get the star. This is one of the few stars so far in this game where this shit feels personal. There's been a couple. I don't know if I can remember them off the top of my head. Sometimes this shit is just... Dude, huh? What just happened? What just happened? My slope kick just got eaten. Dude, what? I didn't drop an input, I swear. I don't know what happened. That was complete bullshit. Very unfair. Dude. God, this is so fucking stupid, dude. I'm supposed to do something in like 15 minutes, so I want to fucking get this shit over with. Easily should have been done by now. The star is not that hard. It's really quite the same as like all the other stars here. There's really like no difference. All the stars and stuff have been pretty similar in difficulty. I'm just being retarded. Honestly, I thought the hardest one was the one I got first try, the top one. I feel like I mean, I don't know, maybe this one's like about as hard as that one. Because it's kind of the same path and then branches off. This is definitely the most cringe one. Actually, no, maybe the pillar. I didn't like the pillar star. Pillars in this were cringe. Everything else is really good. Alright, dude, I don't know why the fuck my jump kick got eaten in the last attempt, but that better not happen again, dude. Dude, what? Huh? Okay, now we're getting retarded. This is where we're getting retarded now. So, we've entered the retarded zone. That's a good name for this level, retarded zone. Because that's what I'm in right now. Because now inexplicable bullshit is just happening on my screen. And I don't know. We're just going to let it happen because there's nothing I can do. This shit is infuriating. I fucking hate when stuff like this happens. Oh, I have good practice on this path, man, you fucking reds. Trying to take the positives here. So reds, I will be playing more careful, obviously. Alright, dude, I learned my fucking lesson. Maybe we can just fucking get up there, you know? That would be nice. Alright. I was like, you better get fucking in there, I swear to God. Okay. I don't know what angle I had. Was I leaning left? Was I leaning right? I have no idea. Don't care. Alright, let's go, dude. I'm freaking pissed off today. I wasn't until I started playing this. Okay. So here we go with the setup. Remember, it's just left, just right. No fucking, no up. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was kind of scary. Alright, dude. Can we not do the fucking worst chain long jump I've ever seen in any ROM hack by any player? Good. Let's calm down here. Good. Let's get right on the edge. There's no reason to go that high here. Yeah. See, it's easy to make it, yeah. Okay, almost at the last jump. And the last jump is pretty tricky, to be honest, so that's why I'm like annoyed that I'm like already having this much trouble, because I didn't even get to the ending yet. Good. Okay, last jump. Alright. Let's line this up, because I really don't want to have to do those. Hope that's good, man. Okay. YOLO. Nice. Oh my gosh. Okay. That star pissed me off. At the very least, I didn't have deaths to the final jump. The actual hard jump, I didn't die to. It's the hardest part of the star, right at the end. I didn't die to it. The rest of the star, though, yeah, we just had to like fuck up everything else. But everything else, I mean, the ending was fine. Everything else was bad. That's what I meant to say. Getting mixed up here. So I'm gonna call it for this episode. But next time we're gonna take a look at Ad Infinitum Reds. Now I'm not actually sure yet if they're hard enough to like warrant an entire episode. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure what else I would do if I got them and I still had time. So I don't know. I might have to come up with some shit on the fly. But yeah. So that'll be all for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Later.